championship team, and I'm just here to be funny. Hey, good to see all y'all out there.
Nice. Can't wait to see you. Yeah. Mr. Stephen Douglas. Where are you from?
I am from Bangor, Maine. Born and raised here.
Nice.
Beautiful place to live. So let's have a great show tonight. Hope you guys enjoy the funnies we try to make for you.
Good deal. Lady Nicole. How you doing tonight?
Hey, Tony, how are you? And the rest of the cast. I am Lady Nicole, and I am from the capital city of the United States. For anybody who does not know, I live in the capital city of United States. It is not a state. I live in Washington, D.C., and we have to house that president y'all picked. Thank you for having me on the show so I can release some stress. I'm ready to play, King.
Mr. Damian Seaman, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Wait, Seaman.
What's up, Pimp Juices? Good to see you. What's up, Mr. Strickland? Good to see you, as always. And Mr. Klein, my brother from another mother. Miss Lady Nicole, you know what? I'm going to hit that one day because my wife says I can cheat, so I'm just putting that out there. Joey Lee, Joey. Mr. Steven up in Bangor, Maine. Is it still cold up there? We're starting to get some warm weather here in the Springfield area.
Yeah, it's a little warm.
Glad to be here. And here, I'm going to do my impression of a rabbit. Watch this. Now the fucked up thing is I went down on a hooker and she gave me the money back. No, I'm kidding. Hookers never give me the money back.
Nice. And Mr. Joey Lee, speak of the devil, where's he at?
Hey, how you doing, Tony?
Doing great, my man. How about yourself?
I've been great. It's great to see Phil, too. I've been on, I think this is the third time this week, Phil. This is, I got one channel on my TV. It's the MPSC channel.
You brother.
And I look forward to really having a lot of fun tonight.
Miller, where are you from? Never mind, we skipped you.
Oh, I'm from Ohio, too. And I watched his dad when I was a kid.
Hey.
Mr. Randy Holton.
Thanks, Joey.
Where'd he go?
I'm here, right here, all the way from Tampa, Florida. Never gets cold down there. That's what I'm talking about.
I love it.
Right. Hello, everybody. I would say everybody's name, but due to my Alzheimer's condition, I can't remember anybody's name, let alone my own.
I think that's everybody. Is there one more? Seems like there's one more. No, I think it's all of us.
That's it.
Well, I'm waiting on the first slide. We're going to play some games, have some fun, and probably disturb you guys. I can't wait.
Nice.
Oh, the sponsor spotlight. This is fun. I'd like to do it like Miss Pender Brown does, but I'm not all whoa. Sponsor spotlight, y'all. And word. You sound like a dying cow. Quit that. Don't ever do that again.
Okay, let's.
Where's the spotlight?
Welcome.
December 6, 2020 was a great night. It was the night that I was able to go and finally get on that stage in Vegas. It's a night that everybody looks forward to. I think back of that, I think that of a famous quote, Las Vegas is a place you go to escape reality, but the reality is that what happens there will follow you for the rest of your life. And that is definitely true in my case, and I hope it is in yours as well. So many games, so much fun, so much time I got to spend with Brenda Brown and the rest of the crew. What we were doing was big, it was exciting, it was a lot of fun. What we didn't know was what Brenda Brown was working on behind the scenes to make a bigger stage for all of us. Brenda Brown had a vision to bring everything from the screen to the stage. And so, Saucon City Live was born. From the pre-show promotions to the pre-stage bonding, so many comedians from all over the country gathered in one place, Las Vegas, all from the vision of one person. Brenda had a vision to take all the games that we played on screen and put them on the stage in Las Vegas. And Saucon City is still going strong today. This is the first annual comedy family reunion. Congratulations, Saucon City, for making it 4 years in service. Brenda believed it was important to give everybody the platform to shout out the people that truly inspire you. I'd like to take the time to shout out the people that truly inspired me during my stint with Saucon City. Jimmy Howell for introducing me to Saucon City. Charlie Mack for all the help behind the scenes. Darrell Hearns for the inspiration. Willie C. Smith, the Colorado comic, for his loyal support to the platform, Saucon City, and for all the guidance that he gives the newcomers. The very funny and amazingly talented Lisa Wood, and to the person that without none of this is possible, Miss Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. A very special thank you to UBSN TV, Roku, The Artifice Las Vegas, Sarah, your bartender, and Morpheus to provide the stage to make tonight possible. Congratulations, Saucon City. I can't wait to see what you do next.
Yeah, that was the sponsor spotlight. Let's give a big shout out to Miss Brenda Brown. She made all this stuff possible. We love you, our own personal Lord and Savior.
Good job.
Oh, yeah, it's time for Blackout. This is an awesome game. I love playing this game. We've only played it once, but it was fun. It's we get asked a question. And if it's ever happened to anybody, whoever agrees with whoever else, if you agree, you'll turn your cameras off. If you disagree, you'll leave them on. And if everybody is on the same with this, you get $5. If you get one person, you get $1. If you get none, no dollars, nobody likes you, you're out. Blacked out. Probably.
So off
What's
is
the first question?
off is what?
We got 2 players playing tonight, I believe. Yeah, 2. And I think we're going to do Mr. Phil Strickland first.
Word. All right. Bring it. Oh.
What's the question?
Oh. Let me see. Is it which one is true? Because if it's which one is true, I'm about to tell you. Let me see.
I have no idea. It just said the movie list and the years it was. That was no question at all whatsoever.
I wonder.
Well, I guess I just thought you would make up the question. So I'll help. I'm always here. It's good to see you guys. Way to rock out. All right, Mr. Phil Strickland. The question would be, you can only see one of these movies on loop for the next 365 days. Which one will it be and why?
Let me see. Let me see the list one more again. Let me see. Bumblebee, Jumanji, or Daddy's Home. I think, should I say it, or are we picking it, or what should I do? Because I'll say it out loud.
You got to say it out loud. They don't know to give you that.
Bumblebee, because it's hard to understand him, and that gives you a chance to really try to hone in on what he's saying, because he doesn't really make a lot of noise. He talks to the radio, I think, and stuff. But if you don't use closed caption, it's more of a game to kind of figure it out. So I'm just saying it'd probably be Bumblebee if I had to watch it on loop for that long. So is Shia LaBeouf in that one? He was my favorite.
Okay, yes, Shia LaBeouf was in that one. It was my favorite too. So
Yeah.
how many people agree. If you agree that you would watch Bumblebee on loop for 365 days, if you agree with Mr. Phil Strickland, leave your cameras off. I'm sorry, on. Leave your cameras on. And for those of you who disagree and will watch something else, turn your cameras off at the count of 3. 1,
See the options.
2, 3. Let's see what we got. Okay, so in this case, you did not black out because you have Stephen, comedian Lady Nicole, and Randy Holton and Tony Klein that agree with you. So you have 2 though that do not. So you do not get the whole $5, but you get you get $4. So $4 is a good number. And you get that no matter what. So $4. Oh my God, look at the effects. Okay.
Did you seriously just emote?
All right. Joey Lee, which movie would you be watching?
I've never heard of any of them except Jumanji, so I would pick that. And there was 2 versions, right? The original one, which I saw, and then this new one, right? So I probably alternate every other day. And Phil, I'm sorry about taking away the $1. I'll bring one to your house tonight, all right?
Maybe not tonight, maybe another time. Just cash out.
Okay, Damien, what movie would you be watching?
Anything but Bumblebee. Oh my God, I want to put a bullet in my head in about a half an hour. Jesus Christ, on a loop for 365 days. Send me to fucking therapy. God damn it, Phil. That's gross.
All right. Well, you are still in the game, Mr. Phil Strickland. So our next question up, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here we go. The question: would you be mad if your date pulled out a 2-for-1 coupon on your first date? Hashtag weigh in, y'all. Would you be mad, yes or no?
Heck no, I'm all about saving them dollars and stuff. Shoot, it's expensive out there. I'm not playing no games, especially if it's got eggs in it. I don't even know. Thank you for being so just ready to help save my money and stuff. Here, you can pay for it, but here's a 2-for-1. I'm like, that's a good job. Miss Strickland does that all the time. I love it. I love it.
Right on. All right, people on the screen. If you would be mad, turn your screen off because that means you don't agree. So if you would be mad if your date pulled out that 2-for-1 coupon, screens off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
What?
Damien's always man.
He hating on you tonight.
So you don't get
He must be
$5, but you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Well, you get $5 anyway. So
Dang,
I have
man.
to do my math. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out my math when there's more than 3 people. So you get $5 more to add to your bank. So therefore you are at $9. But Damien, Damien, camera on. So you're mad if they pull out the coupon?
Oh, hell yeah, because I know where we're going to eat. I ain't going to fucking Western Sizzling for the 9th time. Jesus Christ. I'll fucking buy so I can go where I want to go. Fuck that shit. I'm tired of it, Connie. You're driving me absolutely fucking nuts, man.
Okay. Mr. Phil Strickland, you have $9 so far and 1 more question left to go. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So ready.
All right. Here we go. This is going to be a good one. Who has the most kids?
Oh,
Is it
my
Musk or is it Cannon? What do you think?
I'm not gonna go with Musk, even though he has the most money. I think he's still kind of, he's just, I don't know. I think you gotta, it's nice to have money, but is he actually giving it to the women to have babies in a way that they will be better off in the long run? I don't know. But Nick Cannon, that's a good looking brother. He was in Drumline, and I was on the drum line in high school, and I have been told that. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nick Cannon. Final words.
I like your reasoning. I like your reasoning. All right, everybody on the stream. If you believe that Nick Cannon has the most kids, as Mr. Phil Strickland believes, leave your cameras on. If you believe Elon Musk has more kids, turn your cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Randy Holton and Joey Lee. Oh, they disagree with you, but
They
you
probably
still
looked it up, the cheater.
1, 2, 3, 4. So you have $4 more to add to your bank, giving you a total of $13. So clap it up for yourself. And now let's hear what these two have to say. All right, Randy, camera on. You think Elon Musk has more kids, or did your camera go out? I'm sorry, Joey Lee.
Hello. Oh, hey, I would vote for Musk because he's got so much money. He probably has a harem. You know, nobody knows about it, but he's got one in Saudi Arabia somewhere, and he's always got lots of women around him having babies.
Oh,
that's my guess.
That sounds good. All right, Randy. Sorry about that. You think Elon Musk has more children than Nick Cannon?
It's funny to bring this up because a couple of days ago, I actually looked this up. Elon Musk has 14 kids. And thank God he's a billionaire because he can afford that. Yeah, 14. And there's no way Nick Cannon's got 14 because he can't afford that shit.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Well, it doesn't matter if you got the question right or wrong. You got an extra $4 because you got 4 people to agree with you. And I just have to talk to them. Stephen, what got you to agree with Mr. Phil Strickland?
Well, because I know he's got like, I don't know, at least 10 kids. Nick Cannon. At least 10, but he could have more. You just don't know about it. Yeah, definitely he's got 10.
Okay. He actually has 13.
Comedian lady. He's been busy.
What got you to roll along with Mr. Phil Strickland?
Well, because I thought, Nick has, Chat GPT says what I put in the thing.
Oh Lord.
I looked it up after I gave my answer. After Dickie said that they cheated, then I went and asked Chat GPT, and Chat GPT is my best friend. AI say that. I don't give a damn where you got your information, but it says right here.
Damien, what made you go along with Mr. Phil Strickland?
Well, he probably thought I was dissing in the last 2 answers. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll suck up to this Christian.
I love that answer. Mr. Malfunction Junction, what made you agree with Mr. Phil Strickland?
I mean, I'll be honest. It was more stereotypical. I don't know. All the money in the beginning and then none now just seemed kind of accurate. Hyper accurate.
Oh my gosh. Well, at the end of that round, Mr. Phil Strickland, you have $13. Now, if contestant number 2 gets more than $13, you walk away with nothing. But if they do not, you get to take your $13 home. Do you understand how that goes?
Absolutely, 100%. Yes, I'm right with it. If you can get my $13, you can have my $13, but you better come strong. I'm just saying.
Oh, he said, "Come get it in blood." Wow.
All right, Malfunction Junction. Who's gonna be our next castmate up to the mic?
Well, Damien looks pretty thirsty.
All right, Damien. All right, here goes your 3 in your round of blackout. And you know the rules.
Gotta be racist.
the game. So here we go with your first question.
When you go out dancing, do you mind if your date dances with other people? Hell no, I don't mind. Jesus Christ, sometimes I got a bad hip, man. She wants to get jiggy with it. Go ahead. Get out there, man. Go get your groove on like Stella. I know who makes my sandwich when I get home, and it ain't like you're blowing him. Just go ahead, get it on. Go ahead, go get your dancing on. I'll be right over here.
I love it. You're such a progressive. All right. So if you all agree with Damien and you don't care if your date goes and gets their groove on with someone else, leave your cameras on. But if you care, turn your cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Okay. Well, you got $1, $2, $3, $4, Damien. So great start. Let's hear what Joy Lee has to say. Camera on, Joy Lee.
Of course,
You care?
Joey.
I'm a dancing
Lord.
machine.
Lordy.
Oh yeah, baby. Don't you know?
Excellent
I mean,
question.
who wouldn't want to not dance with me and someone else? That's why I
Okay.
voted against. I don't want anybody dancing with my girl. Okay.
Okay, Joey. Mr. Phil Strickland, camera on. You
Yeah.
care?
Heck yeah, that's my girl. Shoot, what's up? You need to come to me and get special permission to do that and stuff. But she got, I mean, I don't want folks to fall in love by accident. I don't want folks to fall in love by accident. All right. She's an angel without the wings, you know, so I can't do it. No, she's not only my angel, but she's my boss. I'm supposed to know what to do if she's, getting jiggy with somebody else, as Joey happened to say. I ain't trying to do that. No.
Okay. Well, Damien, only $2 lost. So you are at 4. Are you ready for your next question?
Bring it on, Donkey Kong.
I hope this is right.
Do you think people who become rich owe their immediate families anything? If so, what do they? Oh, let me read that again. Do you think people who become rich owe their immediate families anything? If so, what do they owe them? No, you don't owe them shit. Drop the mic. I don't give a fuck. You didn't do what I did. I told you how to do what I did, and you said, no, that shit ain't ever gonna fucking work. So go fuck yourself. Just because you know now. And man, you were asleep in the wheel, motherfucker. Sorry. All right. No, I don't give a fuck. All right. You'll figure it out yourself. That's what grandma taught me, motherfucker. Yeah, she was a gangster, one titty.
Well, now that we know that you're like, we don't owe them crap, the rest of the cast, if you believe like Damien believes, that you don't owe anybody anything if you get rich, leave your
I'll
cameras
do
on.
what I want, but I don't owe them nothing.
But if you think that you do kind of owe them, something, if you ever make it rich, turn your cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Ayana.
A female.
All right, Ayana, camera on. You feel like you owe your family some stuff in case, things go wrong?
Dang it.
Yeah, let me turn it to Lady Nicole for this answer. Ayana left the building. Yeah, let me tell you what they owe. Dickie, you know I love you. Let me tell you what you owe them. The fucking truth. They call you because they think that you owe them something. That is your moment to sit on the phone and give them something.
Oh, that's
Give
good.
the motherfucking truth. That's what you owe them. The motherfucking truth. It's time for me to tell you about yourself.
Ooh.
That's what I owe you. That's what I owe you. Then you
Preach it.
drop.
That's
Then you drop
a sideways ass answer. That's like agreeing, but saying that you own the truth. Yeah, I own the truth. The truth is you don't
That's
get
what
shit.
you owe them. Then I
Whoa.
couldn't talk.
Again, mic check.
Yeah, see, I couldn't
Well,
talk. I
Damien,
couldn't-
mic check, mic check, mic check.
Whoa.
All right, Damien. So you now have wait a minute, you have $4. Now you have $5 more, so that's $9. So you need you need $4 to beat Mr. Phil Strickland. So are you ready for your next question?
You got this.
I don't think he's ready.
Question.
All right, question.
One.
Pick one. Brutally honest or sugar coated? Oh, brutally honest. I mean, you know what? You can actually be brutally honest and like sugarcoat shit in a condescending, nasty way. But I believe brutally honest. You know, I mean, like the old cliche. You know, do these jeans make me look fat? No, the mirror does. You know, I mean, come on, let's get it right. Brutally honest.
Well, rest of the castmates, if you are the type that like it brutally honest, leave your screens on, agreeing with Damien. Or if you like for people to sugarcoat things, cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Damien. I see the results. What do you think? Do you think you got 4 or
I think
more?
it was fucking unanimous. I think it was fucking unanimous.
I
You
don't
think it was
so.
unanimous? Okay.
Fuck yeah.
At the
I'm all
count of
hopped up
3,
on coffee now that I don't drink anymore. Jesus Christ, I gotta have something to do.
at the count of 3, we are gonna see your results. You want to
All
count
right.
down
Nope.
for me? Go.
Yeah, 3, 2, hit it.
Well, you got 4, so you definitely pulled out the win, Damien. Congratulations at $14 at the end of this round. Let's hear from the folks that say they'd like it sugar coated, please.
I
Joey
knew
Lee.
Joey was going to do that.
Do you think anybody would take anything I said seriously? I mean, I'm going to sugarcoat it. An underhanded softball.
I love it. Mr. Phil Strickland, you like a softball. So, sugar
Well, I was saying I was more looking at more using manners. All right, you know, a gentle answer turns away wrath is what the Bible says. All right, and they come to me saying something crazy. I come on now. I'm like, hey, I'm a Christian, but I'm gonna pop that eye. Don't come talking to me with some crazy stuff. I'm trying to do it the right way. Dang nabbit. I don't know. That's how I feel. Hey, that's what's up.
I love it. Stephen Douglas, you say give it to you hard
Give it
and
to me
fast.
hard and straight. That way there's no sugarcoating and you know, you can't be like, when you sugarcoat stuff and beat around the bush, people don't get it. Tell me straight, this is what happened, this is what it is, this is why I like you, don't like you, what you doing, whatever. Tell me straight up and wrong instead of, well, you could have been nice in this way. No, tell me honestly. That's better for me.
I love it. Lady Nicole.
Got her.
I take it I see you don't give a damn. So let's hear it.
Okay. Can you rephrase the question?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Malfunction junction. You like it straight up, huh?
Hell yeah, man. I've been told that honesty without compassion is brutality. Those people got a lot of participation trophies. No, I don't care, man. I'm not choking on sugar. You tell me what you think, because I'm going to tell you about it. They're damn straight. It's up there and it's coming out of my mouth. I think we're at a tie too. The last I checked, I think like 9 and 4, 13, 9 and 3 is 12.
My
he
math is bad. That's the public
It's a
system
tie.
in me.
That's some common core shit.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
It is a tie. And that is what our VR host is supposed to do. I'm glad you're paying
Get it,
attention. I thought I was
got that
going to
kind of
have to,
autism.
shake you up. So now that you brought it to our attention, you being the VR host, you will get to decide what we do in the case of a tie. And that rhymes, so you know it's true.
Yes, yes, I do. So in this case of the tie, I believe, can we see him from the top up? We need to have a dance off, I think,
Oh, snap.
real quick. 30 seconds, your best dance moves right now.
What? Oh my God.
Okay. Best dance move. 60 seconds on the clock.
Mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm, 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 mm. Pew, 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 pew. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. What's up? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
All right. Well, that was really good. All right, Damien, 60 seconds on the
Oh.
clock and go.
Just a little bump and grind.
Oh. Somebody give me a nickel. I can put in it. Dang it. Dang it. That's nice. That's good. I'm calling Peter. It's terrible.
Oh my God.
Me.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right,
hard to beat.
Cass. This is going to be an in-studio vote. You've seen both of our dancing dons. Randy Holt, Stephen Douglas. Who gets your vote?
I gotta go with Damon on that one. That was awesome. I love
I
it.
thought it was super funny too.
Oh
All right,
no.
Comedian Lady Nicole, who gets your vote?
You get my vote. And plus you snorted. So he gets
Who gets your vote?
him and the dog. D&D. David and the dog. Lord.
All right, Malfunction Junction, who gets your vote?
I definitely got to give it to Damien for use of the partner.
Oh God.
That was pretty slick. He got the cute factor everywhere.
Oh God.
Joey
I know.
Lynn, who gets your vote?
I'm voting for Phil. He was way more polished with the things going up in the air and all that. He's got the rhythm too.
I
And-
enjoyed that light show.
He's also, we're also having a show together. Buy your tickets now, $3.15. Buy them
Shameless
now.
plug.
Randy Holton, who gets your vote?
Well, hasn't it always been said that white men can't dance?
I can't.
I can't jump.
I think the dog was leading.
I'm voting for Phil.
Hey, all of you guys had a great vote, but I think Damien still took the cake. Shout out to the Academy, sir. Great dance moves.
Hey, man, I just got to give it up to my boy, Phil Strickland. You know, I'll see you in the studio, buddy. We got something together. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my God, you guys are amazing.
Ebony and Ivory.
For playing this segment of Blackout. And if you guys are just now tuning in, this is Sauce in the City late night comedy game show. And it is a live show. So beware. Beware.
We come with a warning label.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to shift it back over to our VR host, Malfunction Junction, aka Tony Klein, for this
That's
part of You Say Trivia and an interactive comedy trivia game. All right, Tony, it's all you.
All right, so I believe what we're going to do now is pick 3 people. Was it 3? Yeah, it's 3. All right,
No,
so we're going to pick 3 people. Oh, wait.
just pick one person to ask a question.
Okay. One person to ask a question. Well, Phil's not been here, so we're going to pick on him. Phil, ask your question.
Word. Yes, please.
Okay. What's your trivia question?
Oh, my trivia question. And I'm asking it to you, my phone.
Well, you're going to ask, and then you're going to give an A, B, C answer, and they're
Oh,
going to vote on it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. Hold on. My question is, give me a second. Let me see here. I'm getting my question. I appreciate you all's patience. Hold, please. Hold, please.
We're having technical difficulties. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Who was the coach during your dad's time at Ohio?
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Oh,
It's got to be relevant to what we know. I don't
it's
know,
gotta,
Dad.
what? Well, you can always Google it. I don't know. I'm trying to get it right. What do you call a lazy kangaroo? Here's your answer. Here's your choices. Is it a pouch potato? Is it a hopping bum? Or is it a sleepy Joey? Come on now. There it is.
All right. What
I
do
know-
you call a lazy kangaroo? Give us the answers one more time.
Potato is number
A
one.
pouch potato.
A hopping bum is number two. And a sleepy Joey is number three.
All right.
I gotta go with the Sleepy Joey.
Sleepy
going with
Joey.
Joey.
It's got to be C.
Me
Sleepy
too,
Joey.
that's a baby,
Gotta be
a
the
baby
Sleepy Joey. We're
kangaroo.
performing together. It's got to be the Sleepy Joey.
Sleepy Joey for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's lock in. Lock in. On
Go
the
ahead, Joey.
last.
There you
All right, Damon, you did the most talking on that. Why did you go with Joey's name there?
I don't know. There was that whole Joey Lee plug-in a show that him and Phil are going to be doing in Ohio. So I knew that there had to be a reference, as random as that trivia question was. It's got to be the Sleepy Joey.
It did seem pretty consensual, did it? Phil, what was the answer?
The answer was a sleepy Joey. Actually, Damon already figured it out. Trying to be clever. I was trying to be clever, and I can't get one across Damon. I mean, I can't dance better than him. You know, my dog it helped me with my moves better than his dog and stuff. I mean, Damien is the one. He cusses better than I do. I mean, dang it. Good job.
All right, guys. So because you all got the answer correct, you get to decide whether or not he gets to do a little bit of comedy or something else.
Oh,
Something else.
Something else.
what? Who gets to decide what? Let me make sure I'm answering my questions right. What happens?
Well,
Cast
the host
decides your fate.
I get to decide. I get to decide Damien's fate, or he decides mine.
We
I'll
decide
do it.
yours.
I'll give a question. I'll give a
Go ahead.
question.
Yeah, that'll work.
No,
All right.
no,
Here's
no,
your
No.
scenario.
Help
no,
us.
It's
no,
gonna crash.
no. You guys get so excited and forget everything. I know it. I know I missed one episode, but y'all just falling apart at the seams. If you get it, if the audience, which is the cast, gets it right, they get to decide your fate.
That's what
So,
I said.
We
My
are
fate.
going right, but you just didn't keep on saying it when they were trying to tell you something else. It's called leading the show. So
Oh.
therefore, you're supposed to say, yes, Damien, I said we get to decide his fate of comedy or something else. I'm going to put you down back behind here, and I'm going to give the cast 60 seconds to decide whether he will be doing something else or 3 minutes of comedy.
Something else.
Hey, I was
3
thinking
minutes of
if he were to
comedy.
have an argument at self checkout, because he's a Christian, him having an argument at the self checkout, either by another
3
customer or the machine
minutes
itself.
of comedy. 3 minutes of comedy.
Okay.
3 minutes of
All
comedy.
right. All right. So I'm gonna chime in. I'm gonna chime in for Tony. Tony's gonna go through and ask each comedian what they're voting. and then the most votes, then we'll decide. Okay, so or I will do it. So Joey, you voted. Okay, Steven, what's your vote?
I vote to hear Phil do 3 minutes of comedy.
All right, next, Damien, what was your vote?
I want him to argue with someone at a self-checkout.
Okay, thank you.
3
Joey.
minutes of comedy, which is a taste of what you're going to see on March 15th from Phil
Okay,
Strickland
thank you.
live.
Next, Randy.
Something else.
All right, and then me, I picked something else. So we're going with something else, and Damien's choice. I'm sorry. Okay.
I know he can do it.
So-
I know he can do it. He can do 3 minutes of him arguing at a self-checkout counter, either with another customer or asking for help or the machine itself. I know he can do this.
And go.
Okay. Do you have that, Tony? That's what.
I do.
Hey, listen, now this coupon says buy one, get one free. All right. Now I don't see why I can't use it for whatever's in this store and stuff. Don't you tell me that with this what we got going on here. I want the biggest, baddest, biggest amount of ice cream that I can get. What you mean I can't have this ice cream? It should be buy one, get one free. I'm not going out here unless I get the ice cream that I want. You think this is a game? You think this is a game? You think I got to look like this just by accident? It's not. No, this is important to me. This belly I got, you think it's just whatever? I don't play no games. All right? This is what's up. Chocolate peanut butter ice cream has made this. So I don't care if it's expired. I'm not expired. All right? I done took time to clip that coupon back from the 90s and stuff, and it should still be good. Okay, you still willing to take my money, and the price has gone up. And another thing, and this dog food right here and stuff. Why is that so expensive and stuff? That's not my fault. I don't even like my dog. Now, come on, now you can come up with something better than that. I mean, the customer's always right? The customer's always right? All right. Well, then if I'm right, you know what? Who's your manager? Who's your manager? No, I'm not a Mr. Karen. My name is Mr. Phil, and I'm here to take this dog food and this ice cream, and we're about to have a good day and stuff. Now, you trying to take, I'm a good, hard-working man. As a matter of fact, speaking of hard-working, that reminds me I'm a little constipated. I got to go over there to the medical aisle and stuff. Do you have generic Colace? All right, I'm a little older than, you done got me all stirred up and whatnot and stuff. Is that my heart or is that just indigestion? I'm not sure what that is. You could be the reason that I died today. You could be the reason I died today. And if I die, I'm coming back to haunt you. I'm not playing no games. I'm going to come back and haunt you. Do you want that? Is this job worth that? Huh? I don't think it is. All right, don't mess with me in this ice cream and stuff. I got to do what I got to do. Get the manager. Get the manager. I'm standing right here. We can both make a fool of ourselves. I'm not playing no games with this. All right? The dog's got to eat. I'm lactose intolerant, but I'm a grown man. I can go ahead and have what I want. Oh, that's chest pain right there. Does someone smell toast? I might be stroking out. I don't know what's going on. Either way, you better give me what I want. I'm not leaving here until I get what I want. What in the world? Time's up.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, y'all give it up for Mr. Phil Strickland.
Fucking Phil get
Get
filled
it,
up.
Phil.
Oh my God,
I had to pull that one out. I was like, what in the world? How am I going to make this up?
you did such a great job. Tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond where they can find you if they want more of your funny.
Hey, you can find us on MPSC Entertainment LLC. Me and our comedy crew, we're on there. We got clips and stuff. YouTube is where we have all our stuff. We even have a separate spot for a playlist for Sauce in the City when we actually get a chance to goof off and whatnot. So you get on there and see the old episodes and whatnot. Give us a like, a share, and subscribe and stuff. We'd be happy to have you. We love the comments, and we like. You know what? As a matter of fact, I do get upset with some of them comments and talk just like that. I'm just kidding. Hey, you can have that.
Well, y'all give it up one more time for Mr. Phil Strickland, and let's get some comments. Stephen Douglas, how did you think you did?
It's nice to be able to see Phil perform after chatting with him the last day or so.
That's right. That's where we know each other from, Steve. I had a chance looking.
Awesome work.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
She's frozen. There she is.
No, comedian Lady Nicole, what did you
Am
think
I?
about the performance? It's the same question. Come on, y'all. Help me out.
Well, she's stuck.
No, she's not.
Hello?
Yes, she is.
Yes. Let me do this. Thank you. All right. Lady Nicole, what did you think about the performance?
Oh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. I had fun with people like that at the stuff.
Oh,
Make shopping too much fun.
Damien, what did you think about the performance?
I knew he could do it. But that's actually what is the funniest, is because for a fucking fact he ain't gonna argue with nobody like that. Jesus Christ, that'd be the last thing in the fucking world he'd be doing. Like, okay, I fucked up, so okay, I'll pay. I'm out of here. Plus, he's too fucking polite. God damn it! It just makes me want to vomit sometimes. How nice he is. Yeah, make me sick. Ugh.
Malfunction Junction, what did you think about the performance?
honestly, I thought he'd probably like angrily pray about it, but he surprised the hell out of me. I thought somebody's about to get felt up by Phil. He crossed them arms. The hands of Jesus will slap his face.
Joey Lee, what did you think about the performance?
It was very funny. This part especially. I loved it.
Randy Holton, what do you think about the performance?
He did a very good job. Does he hire out for complaints?
I love it. You guys, that was our first You Say Trivia question and game, an interactive comedy trivia game. And sometimes you can get more funny out of the improv of it all than you can otherwise. But y'all getting this for free. So count your lucky stars, people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. And go over and check out Phil Strickland and MPSC Entertainment. Please go do that. Very funny, and you won't find better funny at a cheaper price. All right, so I'm going to go right on over to the 3-minute sit the fuck down chair interview. These are dynamic and funny interviews from our funny friends. And tonight's interviewer is our friend that we've been picking on all night, which is Mr. Phil Strickland. As I stated before, I am going to give you the mic in order to be able to interview anybody from tonight's cast. So you pick who you would want to interview. Who do you think?
I want to interview. I think I'm gonna interview comedian Lady Nicole.
Oh my goodness, this one ought to be the toast of the town. I am digging it. And remember what I said. I'm going to give you the first question. I'm going to lead you off. And
Okay.
then after she answers the first question, then it'll be 3 minutes of you guys doing the best you can to get to know each other in a suitable way, and to allow the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond to get a load of you guys. It did not turn out kind of the way that I thought it would. Why did it not turn out? I did all I was supposed to do.
I like him.
I know, like it was all going to be a magic trick and everything, and it just did not do it. And I'm like, why? But, Streamyard StreamYard gets that way when you don't pay your bills. So
Yeah.
you gotta remember to do that kind of thing. And I am just really not understanding why it's not working, because that's working. So why doesn't this one work? Okay, I'm gonna be mad. But anywho, we're gonna get this party started. Remember, I'm gonna ask the first question, and then or actually you're gonna read her the first question, and then you guys have 3 minutes to get to know each other. Okay. So from the top.
I'm looking for the question. People say your name wrong. Ooh. I'm ready. Does it bother you when people say your name wrong? I'm asking for a friend. Hashtag asking for a friend. Hashtag daily therapy. Does it bother you when people say your name wrong?
It's funny you asked that. As now as an adult, I do correct them. As a child, I didn't. It didn't bother me as much. And it's Ayana. Ayana. I don't know why people think I don't know where the L comes from. Ayana Vans. People, that's what they want to say. I don't know where the L comes from. It's Ayana. But it's such a unique name, though. That's why I say my name is Lady Nicole, because I don't want people looking me up.
Oh, very good, very good. I can understand that. Security. So it's a security thing. Why would people want to come and do you harm? Go.
Why would people have to come do me harm?
Yeah, because you was like,
I don't want to be. No, I know what kind of body that I have. I've been stalked or sexually assaulted or abused, and so that's why. Like, I don't post where I'm going in public. Like, that's why I love this platform. In my house, I'm safe here. I'm safe here. I don't have to worry about that going out. I really don't like to travel, so when I get to go to Vegas with Brenda and y'all, I know y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was there by myself. You know, it's different. If I had comedians I'm traveling with, we could get on those shows together. That's different.
Yeah.
If I could with y'all, but to go to a city by myself, I'm very that just scares the crap out of me.
No, I can. Hey, that I can understand. That actually is that's a good idea. That's a good idea. What does Ayana actually mean? What's her name? What's your name actually mean?
It means beautiful flower of Africa.
Go ahead, beautiful flower.
I'm not sure what it means, but it's African and Asian.
Okay.
Most people don't know that. So yes, it's Asian too. So, and I have met an Asian Ayana.
Well, that's good. That's good. Okay. All right. So now I'm about to ask, what about, do you have any kids and are they funny?
Oh, okay. We're going to get a TV show one day. We have said, me and my oldest son are thinking about doing a podcast that's just mother and son. So we have, or just our conversations of riding down the street. My children, we have talked about it because I really do think I'm on the spectrum. But I realized until sex was involved. And so I've actually had that conversation with my oldest son. Yeah, not until a dude, because I breastfed my children. And so if a male slurps my breast or my titties, which Joey hates us to say, then it will turn me off sexually, because in my mind, that is not the sound that goes with the sexy part of me being sexy. That the
I-
slurping means that there's milk or some type of substance coming out of my titty.
Oh,
So that is not sexy. That is nurturing. And so it turns me completely off. I am done with having sex. And my husband is I really need to go somewhere. I do.
I have duly noted that if ever I need that piece of information right there to share with somebody, if you don't want to tell them, send them my way, and I'll be like, listen, this is the major point that I picked up. Listen, all right? I don't know how else to say. Matter of fact, let me text you. I don't even want to say it, but thank you, Mr. Nicole.
Well, that was a really in-depth interview, and the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, if we don't get canceled first, would like to find you. Where could they find you to get some more information on comedian Lady Nicole?
You can find me on Instagram at comedian, the way it's spelled on the screen, you guys, because it's feminine, okay? And it's just lady. So comedian lady, that is one word. You will find me in pink on Instagram, okay? I will see you when you find me. If you can't find me, that it was not meant for you to find.
Oh, goodness.
Unless you in the city or Phil's page. And by the way, Phil, I got for you, Mr. P.S. You leave your little tip.
Well, with that being said, everybody, so that we can cool our cockles, we're just going to leap right into the next segment, which is the spotlight. Whoa, 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 talking about the spotlight, y'all. Do, and work. This is one of my very favorite parts of the show because we get to talk about different spaces, faces, and places that we enjoy. And one opportunity that I got to experience myself was down at Vision Studios. So shout out to Richard and Jonathan and Torsha and Danny and all the people that made this experience rock for me. I got to actually present one of my segments, which is Would You Wear That, on late night TV. That's why I have my goofy behind up at this time of night, putting together a game show, bringing fun and games to the middle of the night when nobody want to be bothered, but we don't care because we want to have fun. So I drug my butt out of bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, actually 12:30. And I went down to the local bar that's right across the street from my house. And funny story is this: I don't live in the best of neighborhoods, so I was dodging, homeless people and wherewithals and wayward folks, and just trying not to get mugged, raped, or killed while I was trying to go and see my premiere. However, I made it. And I was able to grab a few minutes of footage, and I would love to show that to y'all now because I am super proud. Shout out to everybody who helped to make this happen. It was a blast, and I want to do it again.
The Grammys 2025. First up, we have Jaden Smith in this ensemble with the house on his head. And what is this, the padded shoulders? I mean, you guys can jump in at any minute here.
I don't see any reason where I have on my head.
Well, I don't even think it was a hat. I think it's a castle. It was someone from Pennsylvania, actually, who designed it. And he paid $4,500 for it. $4,500?
Yeah. Would you wear that?
No.
J.R. Smith.
Oh, come on, guys.
Absolute Johnny D.
I would rather a disc.
And I'm a bit stirred right next, so no, I don't think any of us would wear that.
Oh, okay. So our next one up is And the cowboy hat. Don't forget the cowboy hat. Yes.
I stopped cross-dressing last week, but if this is a week ago, I would definitely wear it.
Here with the heart and soul of Las Vegas.
And that was the sponsor spotlight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the sponsor spotlight, y'all. Do, 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 do. And work. Shout out to Danny over at the Lexi Hotel. We will see you super soon with all the shenanigans, all the fun, and all the folks on our stream tonight. These are some of the folks that I'm bringing over to the hotel to have some fun. So I hope you guys are ready. All right, folks, we got Tommy D who slid into the studio. Hi, Tommy. Y'all say hi. Hi, Tommy.
What's up, Tom?
Tommy,
Yeah,
you're a
I'm
red orb.
I'm losing my fight with the flu. I just want to pop in and say I'm with you in spirit. But another shot of NyQuil and back to bed for me. But hey, I miss you. Look forward to being back with you soon.
I miss you, brother.
All right, keep
Well,
rocking,
got to see
gang.
us. Tell us
Three
bye.
more.
Emo.
Well, we hope you feel better, and we are so glad that you dropped by, and you're just in time for our new game. And this is called Trapdoor Comedy. This is one that I made up because of Mr. Phil Strickland. So I'm super happy that he is here tonight for the debut of it. And it was because he said on a very popular video that I love to life that if the comedians got to talking too much, I would just pull the plug on them. And he thought if I had a trap door that I'd just throw him down the trap door. And I thought, you know what? This is perfect because the game rules are very simple. I am going to pick I'm going to have my VR host pick 2 castmates for this one at a time. So you'll pick one first, they'll go, you'll pick the second one, and then they'll go. And they are going to give us 3 minutes of funny. And if they stutter, stop, or are not funny, or ask me a crazy question, they will get the trap door. And it will be left up to the rest of the cast to figure out what happened to them. They will get 60 seconds on the clock to figure out why I pulled the plug on their act. Does everybody understand the game rules?
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
I don't think it's that tough. I think that's fairly simple. All right, VR host, you got the name of the game down?
Yes, I do. And seeing as how everybody caught it the first time you said it, I don't need to repeat it. We're going to get to picking the 2 contestants. We're going to go to the first one. And you guessed who it was going to be. What you got, Phil? I liked your accent on me, by the way.
All right, Phil Strickland. Now what happens is I'm going to give you a topic and you must perform 3 minutes of comedy. It does not have to be jokes, but it does have to be funny, and it doesn't have to be true. It just has to be funny. Understand the name of the game?
Yes.
All right, 3 minutes on the clock. Here is your topic.
You know you're old when.
3 minutes. Let's go.
You know you're old when you can be all the way asleep. All right. Now take it from me. Shoot, I'm half a century old right now and stuff. Don't get thrown off by the Wakanda. That's in my blood. We talked about that before. And this is called my crown, not just my heritage. But when you're old, you know you're old when you can wake up from a sound sleep and be like, oh, bubble guts, I got to go. And then, because man, you got to respect it. I don't care how upset you are. I don't care what's going on. You better jump up, because if you mess that bed, and have to explain that to your wife and stuff, I can't. I could never ever have to. That's not a conversation I want to have and stuff. I mean, I've been married to her for 30 years and stuff, and I still lock the door when I go in to take care of my business, let's call it, and stuff, because I don't play games anyway. That's you can call me crazy if you want to. You know you're old when you start getting actual. You get more sensitive with different things like "get off my lawn," that kind of thing. Things that Randy would say. Say Randy would say, "Boy, they came off this lawn." That kind of thing. And so I have some of the most the oddest, just little things that I don't like and stuff. Like I can't take a shower just anywhere. All right, not to mention, I don't like, I don't like being in my birthday suit in front of just anybody. Now, Cassandra, she can see me, but she's like, Lord, take my sight. But either way, it's when it comes to the shower, I have this thing about my feet. I don't want to just be walking on like, if I got to go swimming or something and, I got to walk on just the bare, I'm not doing that and stuff. And that has done nothing but get stronger as time has gone on. It don't do nothing but get stronger. Something else I notice is a lot of times if we go to the whole idea of why old men take Viagra, now I'm not saying that's my personal business. I don't want y'all thinking about that part. But when it comes to that and stuff, most old men, from what I hear, they think that they want to actually be there with a lady or whatever the case may be and stuff, but really they just want to talk to them and all that. Because a lot of times I'm so old, my libido's so low, all I want to do is grab a box of crayons and stuff and color with her. I just want to hold hands, that's good enough for me. If she laughs at one of my jokes, I feel like I've accomplished something, so I'm just telling you and stuff. As you get older, they say it's like you age like a fine wine and stuff. Well, my stuff must be the cork must be off or something, because I'm telling you what, the things I see and what I have to say, most times I have to stand around with my hand over my mouth because I'm about to say something. Don't even stand close to me. Old men will say what they want to say. Old folks in general and stuff. But me, I know I'm like my kids, they can't even ask me nothing. And now I'm a girl dad. All right. So we communicated a lot as they were growing up and stuff. But now that they're older and they're starting their own families and all that sort of thing, I'm like, don't come look. Don't ask me. I'll hurt your feelings. Don't ask me. All right. Matter of fact, it's too loud in here. All right. Keep it down and stuff. If you do have something that you're upset with, you might want to text me and stuff, because I'm telling you, I will say something. I'm not playing games. I'm like my
Yeah, give it up for Mr. Phil Strickland. Way to go. That is what I am talking about. All right. And you survived the trap door. That's how you guys do it. If you needed a sample of how that was supposed to go, you see how he glided right through it. And making up things as he went, and funny as heck. All right, we need oops, that was the wrong one. Y'all both got beards. We need another contestant up for the offering. So who will it be?
I'm gonna go for comparison here just to see what happens next. We're gonna go with Mr. Randy Holton. I'll explain that in a minute.
All right, Randy Holton. You have the same topic as Mr. Phil Strickland. 3 minutes on the clock, and let her rip.
You're old when you go into a store and you want to buy something with your credit card, and the guy says to you that's going to cost you $1 extra for that purchase. And I say, that's some bullshit. I go, where's the sign? Where's the sign? I see no sign that says it's going to cost me $1 extra for this product if I use my credit card. And the guy points to the ceiling. And I go, nobody looks at the ceiling for that sign. Nobody. That sign is supposed to be on the cash register. Nobody. And you're old when you get kicked out of there for arguing with the guy about it. Because I said, where's the manager at? I want to talk to the manager right now. Right now. And he says, the manager's not here. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of business is this? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the manager is not home. He's not in where he should be right here, handling my problem, because I'm not paying $1 extra for that damn shampoo I'm buying, okay? Because I'm going to get my ass kicked going out of the store because this is for my girlfriend. She's going to say, where's the shampoo at? So I didn't freaking buy it. So I'm not paying that $1. I'm not paying that $1. So sure enough, I mean, because when you're old, that $1, that's a lot of damn money right there. I mean, I can buy a lot of shit with that. At least some bubble gum, or that's half the price of soda now, or I don't know. But that's freaking a lot of money when you're this old. That's a lot of money. We knew the value of money back when. So I get my ass kicked going out. I tell my girlfriend I didn't buy it because I ain't paying that extra $1. I ain't paying it. So she's pissed off. She's okay, I'm going in. So she goes in and gets the shampoo. And I don't know if she paid that extra $1 or not, but I was like,
In time.
Hi. Y'all give it up for Randy Holton. Definitely two great performances that did not get the trap door. All right, Stephen Douglas, out of these 2 performances, who took that round?
I thought he did really good. I thought it was good. I thought he was good. I thought Phil was a little more polished, but yeah, I thought he did really good.
Who got the round?
So you gave it to Randy?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 for Randy. Damien, who took that round?
I don't know, man. That's pretty damn close. But yeah, I think Randy, because he is actually, fucking old. I mean, he's got a little more on the mark as far as actually being able to live through the bullshit, right? And you still got a little ways to go, Mr. Strickland. So I don't think you were coming from a real time shit. I mean, he's old. Look at him.
All right, Randy has 2. All right, Malfunction Junction, who took that round?
I've got to give it to Randy. 1 for what Damien said about him surviving the depression. That's why he's depressed. And also going just by what was based on the explanation of the game with the stuttering ums, I believe Mr. Strickland had more there. Somehow tread lightly over the trap door, but he made it. But I got to give it to Randy.
All right, Randy taking it home. Joey Lee, who took that round?
Close. Very close. Me, I took the round. No. I'm gonna give it to Randy too. He knows it like he's 700 years old right now? Something like that. I mean, it's oozing from him.
Okay. Comedian Lady Nicole, who took that round?
The Dollar Man. Oh my God!
Hey, that's
my father. That was my father, though, Randy, all the way. I told him to go get my son the juice that the WIC people pay for. That's 100% juice. He was not gonna buy it because it was $3. His juice that he get cost $1.
Well, congratulations, Randy, on taking that round. If people want to find more of your kind of funny, where can they find you?
Facebook, Randy Holton. Instagram, rholton604. Twitter, Holton_Randy. And sometimes at the Funny Bone and World Brewery here in Tampa.
Oh my gosh, y'all give it up again for Randy and that $1. I actually seen a woman in the supermarket take everything out the basket and say, I don't want none of it, because one item was $1.15 more than the coupon that she had on her phone. I was like, I'm gonna kill you. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna kill you. All right, let's go on to our next game. Sell
That's
You.
which is one of my very favorite games. The game rules are very simple. I'm going to pick, actually, my VR host is going to pick two people, one at a time.
Mhm.
I will give them an item, and they will have 60 seconds to turn into the best salesmen or women that there could be. All right, Tony. So what happened was, shout out to Karen Bosco. I hope I said that right. She hit me to a line of books, Tony. So we're going to need some awesome salesmanship from some folks on the screen. So who's going to be our first salesman?
Well, we're going to say saleswoman, Miss Lady Nicole.
All right, Miss Saleswoman, Lady Nicole. Here's our first book up for sale.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
This hole isn't big enough for all your bullshit.
So 60 seconds on the clock. Give her a sales pitch that she'll never forget. Let's go.
Okay. Coming to you guys, we are selling this book. The book is called This Hole Is Not Big Enough for Your Bullshit. And today, I just want you to know it's not that hole that we're talking about. Yes. It's not the hole where that comes out. We're talking about what Phil Strickland was talking about. It's not a toilet. It's not a toilet. We are talking about something bigger than a toilet. You know, when you go to the doctor and they did that x-ray because you kept on getting sick and they x-rayed you and it meant you were full of shit. Oh, this is the hole. This is the hole that we're talking about. It's bigger than a toilet. That means you were full of shit. We have to get rid of all of that. You know how big you are? We're talking about that kind of hole. Maybe even a black hole. So this book explains how big that hole has to be. This is your TikTok version on paper of how to make the hole big enough to fit your bullshit. Not that bullshit, but your bullshit. Your personal bullshit. It is personalized to rate your bullshit.
Time. Okay. That was really, really good. Really good sales pitch. All right, VR host, who is going to be our second salesman of the night?
I believe we're going to go with Mr. Stephen Douglas. He's been pretty quiet tonight.
All right, Mr. Stephen. Very nice. Here is your book for sale.
Almost far enough. Bullshit.
60 seconds on the clock. Let's give it a whirl.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out to the book sale tonight. I have a wonderful book for you guys to buy tonight. It is titled Not Too Far Away from Your Bullshit. And
Not far away.
The way this book works is you read it and you tell the person that you're reading it to if you get farther away than the bullshit they're spewing out of their mouth, because this person talks a lot of bullshit. This book was specifically written for him. And it could be for a man, for a woman, for your grandma, your grandpa, your uncle. It doesn't matter who's it's for. But this book is definitely made for anybody who spews too much bullshit and you can't get far enough away from it. This book is number one on the top shelf. It's endorsed by Oprah and all the other reading fanatics out there. Who love books. This book is #1, and all you got to do is tell your person this book is for you because I can't get far away from your bullshit.
At time. Oh my gosh, that was very nicely done. And now let's see if we can get y'all some customers from the remainder of the cast. All right, Mr. Phil Strickland, both very good book salesmanship. So who will you be buying your book from?
I think I'll be buying my book from Miss Comedian Lady Nicole and stuff. I mean, it was the pauses and the voice inflections for me and stuff. And as I was trying to understand the whole idea behind it and everything, I don't say that to be funny, but good Lord, that was good to me. It was a tough one though. The mouse in space and all, and that was a tough one. So that's where I'm at with it.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Very, very good. Let's see. All right, Randy, who took that round?
I always like Steven because he's pretty good. But I think on Lady Nicole's passion, that's a big freaking hole.
He took the round.
She really sold it. Big freaking hole.
She really sold it. He said she really.
Technical difficulties.
That's a good way to put it.
Oh, I'm on. She said a lot of bad words, but I liked her the best. I covered my ears during those parts. It was funny. Don't say those words anymore, though, please.
Burnt his
I got to
ears.
give it to Lady Nicole as well. She went above and beyond the whole.
Pun intended.
It made it personal too. I'd give 99 cents for that book.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Lady Nicole too. She sounded like my Aunt Rose when she has one of her Tourette syndrome fits. I mean, passionate is one thing, yeah, but that was good. I'll go with Lady Nicole.
Thank you, Academy, so much for taking all my bullshit tonight. And not for my ass.
Only because it's you. So now
It was
where
the
we at
book's
next?
fault, Joey.
2 cents. Yes, my 2 cents. I love this. This is amazing. So what we're going to do, there's going to be a question pop up. I'm going to read it, and everybody's going to put their 2 cents in on it. We'll go one at a time and find out what everybody thinks. Question pops up. I'll just ask one if it don't, because she thought I was going to do that earlier. There we go. Question. Is there any redemption for a person once they lie to you? Hashtag weigh in, y'all. I'm going to say, hell no, they ain't. What y'all think about it? Lady Nicole?
I'm allergic to lies. My children just talked about it because I'm allergic. I start stuttering, everything. I don't like people lying to me. Do not lie to me. And I will be petty and trick you into lying to me. And if you do, you out. You out. I believe in that circle of trust, even though I will trick you, because it's important. It's important to know if you lie to me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Randy, how do you feel about
If it's a white lie about something stupid, I don't know. But if it's something important, like stealing money from me or something like that, that's a bullshit. That's the end.
Phil, you better ask the question when it gets to your turn.
Yeah, Phil.
Phil, you better ask that question about what Brandy just said. Okay.
Well, how do you feel about the first question, though?
With
Where did I go?
with the line, I think I'm not going to trust them. However, after that, I kind of look at it and try to give them some more. I call it creative pseudo truth telling and stuff, because in their minds nowadays, with how much people take and smoke and drink, and I'm not above any of that because, dang it, I like to relax my own self. But either way, what I'm trying to say is, creative pseudo truth telling. No, I need the cold hard truth. But you put a little sugar on it, though. I mean, I do feel like that part. Let me go on back to that part. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. I hope that helps.
Hold on. I got a question for Phil, and I'm going to ask, do you pseudo truth tell to others? What kind of Christian are you? My grandma stole cable.
I don't think any of us got any holes in our hands, all right? Ain't nobody wearing the crown of thorns up in here. And I got to know take care of my own backyard. I ain't judging nobody else. Shoot. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
I love that man.
Mr. VR host, I got my hand raised like Joey.
Do it.
Randy, what is a white lie?
Ooh.
Well, like they ate the last cookie and they didn't say
But
so
why
they didn't eat it.
Just
That's
say
a bit
little
smack
lie.
toddler.
Just say a little lie. Don't call it
Racist.
white.
Oh,
Don't call it
little
white.
lie. Don't call it white.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Damien at? All right,
I
here's
don't
the
know.
next question. Are people born with it? I got dyslexia. Y'all just have to back up and let me read again. Are people born with the it factor, or can it be taught? Nature versus nurture. Hashtag weigh in. You got to be born with that. You can't learn that from nobody. Damien, if you're in here, answer that. What do you think about that?
Oh, I think it's got to be the nurture part. I mean, if you get brought up and you're just treated like shit and not loved, your it factor is going to be like that Stephen King novel where you're a dangerous motherfucker. But to be a really it person, where you make a positive impact on the world, that's nurture for sure.
Oh shit, Stephen,
I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're born with the it factor, and you just have to have somebody to help nurture you in order to bring it out more or guide you in the right way, because you can't get into the it factor out of the blue. You either have it or you don't. That's like musicians who can grab a guitar, never played before in their life, hear a song, and then riff right through it. I mean, that's just amazing talent. You don't. I don't know. Yeah, you have to be born with it.
I don't have that. Phil,
I think that I think everybody has an it factor. Hear me out. If we're all specific people, like little snowflakes from the standpoint of we're all different, and so it's natural. However, you got to love you to be able to actually exude your superpower of it. My final example, Joey Lee. That joker coming from Nelsonville, and my track broke down 3 times. That's it. I love it. All I gotta say.
This Brenda Brown's gonna get thrown under a bus too. What do you think about that, Brenda?
Oh, yeah. I think you have to be born with it. Like, I don't think that's a community project. Like, if you don't have it, it doesn't matter how much nurturing, how much teaching, how much education. The talent has to be in you. Like, it has to be there first. So,
right. So there's a reason they picked the kid with crutches and palsy at the basketball game over me.
Well, the cool part is that I noticed the it factor in each one of you. The moment that I met you, the moment that you popped on my stream, I was like, oh, there it is. Some of you, it took a little bit longer to nurture it up, but hey, if you see it, you work at it, and you'll get it.
Diamonds in the rough we are. The salt and the meth. I don't know which one.
Oh, Joey's he's got a chance to answer.
You have to keep calling on them so we can get through this.
What's your question, Joey?
Am I allowed to talk?
Yeah, talk. Say something.
I think it's both. For example, there's a guy I heard of that stuttered, and he was good at poetry, but he stuttered and he hesitated to do things in front of people. And one time his teacher forced him to read it and said, "I don't believe you wrote this. This is something that's way beyond your age." And she made him read it. And after that, he didn't stutter anymore. So it took his talent, but also someone to encourage and nurture it, because that guy became James Earl Jones, the greatest voice of our time.
Simba.
He didn't have the it factor with stuttering, but with encouragement and nurturing.
So I'm just going to go
he was
backwards
able to
on
go
that.
on.
Yes, he had to have it for it to be nurtured. It doesn't matter if there was an impediment. If there's no talent there, there's nothing you can do about that. They're just going to be stuttering.
But if nobody took the time to figure it out and help him, he would have been nothing.
But that's what we saying. They nurture.
Right. That's the question. Right. The question is the it factor, are you born with it, or is it a product of your environment? Nurture versus nature. And Randy, what do you think?
I think some people have the it factor, and then some people have the shit factor.
Oh,
and it doesn't matter what the hell they do. Nothing came in about shit. So you got it and you got shit.
Okay.
I like that.
Damien, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a broad lens to look through if you're talking about, nature versus nurture. We all have whatever you want to define as it to be, but I think, just like this platform right here, to have an it impact, we have to nurture one another, laugh at each other's jokes, high five each other for the good that comes out of it. And I think that's where the nurture part is the best part of it. You are it. There's only one like you in all of creation. It ever will be. So, the it part, everyone's got it. But if you don't nurture it, it's like trying to, start a flame without blowing on it. Blow away, blow.
And again,
no pun
you
intended.
still have to have it first.
Oh, I was punning.
You guys are a long line of comedians that I have found to have the it factor, whether it was 2 days, 2 months, 2 years, 20 years. You have to have it before I can nurture it. This platform would be nothing if you guys didn't have it. All right. I think everybody answered. So we're going to go on to our last You Say Trivia question and interactive comedy trivia game. And that means you guys out there tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, you guys can play too. All you have to do is listen to the awesome question and the 3 awesome answers and make your guess. You guys can put it in the comment section. We are currently live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So you guys can ask your question or answer the question, and I'll be looking in the comment section to see what you say. Be our host. Who's our last contestant of the night?
Well, I believe we will go with Damien.
Damien. All right, Damien. Trivia question. Shoot away.
All right. How much does Snoop Dogg pay his blunt roller? Is it A, $150,000 a year, B, $150 $1,000 a month, or is it $5,000 a day?
Okay. We heard the question. How much does Snoop Dogg pay his blunt roller? Everybody's fingers above the stream, please, except for Phil Strickland. Yeah, no cheatsies. All right. Is it $150,000 a year, $150,000 a month, or what was that last one, Damien?
$5,000
$5,000 a day.
$5,000 a day. That is a well-paid blunt roller, let me tell you. All right. So, what do you guys think? 60 seconds on the clock, and go.
I think it's $150,000 a year. Good
Yeah,
dental plan.
I think it's probably a year.
Didn't
That's
he
like a
kind of like clean up
salary.
his life, and he's like a coach now, and maybe he
Yeah.
doesn't do
He
anything.
still rode
hardly.
blunts. What do you mean?
Maybe
Yeah,
just the
Coach
smallest
Hill got
amount.
to do nothing, Joey. He at least smoked about 15 J's a day. It's 12 hours. It's 24 hours in a day.
Okay, so a
So
buck
he at
a
least
piece,
smoked in
15.
every 2 hours, but it might be shorter than it might be 24 really a day. So
Well, the guy's like a personal assistant, right? So he's going to give him a
Yeah.
salary. So he's probably going to pay him $150,000 a year, and then he gets it monthly or something like that. Because I
Artistically
can't.
speaking, we're going with A, locking in.
150,000 a year.
Okay, what's
Hey.
the answer?
Let's see, Stephen Douglas, you didn't have much to say, but that means your ears were listening extra close. So what was the cast answer? And do you agree, or did you have something else?
No, I agree. Everyone agreed with A, $150,000 a year. I think that's what he does pay his roller. I remember reading something about that a while ago, and I think that was the figure that I saw.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah, me too.
Can you roll?
All right, Damien, what is the answer?
Everyone got it right. The answer was A. $150,000 a year is what he pays his blunt roller.
Hey,
That's
all right. Well,
Damn.
since you guys got it correct, you guys get to decide whether Damien does 3 minutes of comedy or whether he does 3 minutes of something else. 60 or 30 seconds on the clock. Make your decision.
3 minutes of something else.
Something else, especially if it's less vulgar.
Oh,
Let's vulgar.
I would say 3 minutes of him ranting on dropping a bar of soap in a
It's
prison.
like a dream right there. Pipe
He's
dream.
set for 3 minutes.
What is it?
Damon is very, very creative. So what was the
Something
idea?
else.
I
Something
said he does
else.
a clean set for 3 minutes. Let's see what he's got. Let's see how deep he can go in his comedy bag.
You said a rant.
Do a clean set. Do like no.
He can't do that. We did
Yeah,
that before.
okay.
We did that before, Phil. He can't do that. It won't
That'd
be
be
fun.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yes,
We got Bill here now. Bill
Phil,
actually be on his side.
that's not.
Wait.
He can't do that.
Cost
He
him
can
$5 every time he says a
Maybe
bad
you
word.
can make him say,
We can
go
pray
through
for
the
3 minutes.
alphabet and maybe say clean. He has to say an alphabet of clean words. He can maybe do that, but he can't do. Maybe he can get through an alphabet of nice, fairy tale words or something like that. You see what I'm saying? He can't do no. 3
All
minutes.
right, 30 seconds is up. What has the
60 seconds ago.
decision come to?
Phil, what you want to do?
So
He
I
can't do the whole 3 minutes.
You
So
have
what
to
you
let
want
him talk. You asked him a question, let him answer.
let me see it. We can do that. All right, I have faith in him that he can do that. So he's got to do a clean word for every letter of the alphabet, and it's got to be funny.
All right, 3 minutes on the clock, Damien. You have to say a clean, funny word of every letter in the alphabet and go.
Fucking apples.
No.
Shitty breath.
It's C.
Oh, C is the tough one.
That's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Waxing your carrot.
Good job, David.
I'm so scared.
Protruding dingleberries. How much is the price of fucking eggs?
Well, that was 5 eggs are expensive.
The ultimate loophole.
Oh shit, Brenda farted. Did you hear it in the background? Yeah.
Can't with him. Oh my God.
Everyone would be pissed off if Joey Lee was your gynecologist.
Oh, Lord.
Harry Pussy. Harry
Oh.
Pussy.
Oh no.
It's a cat.
I told you. That's what. Oh my God.
A slow idiot.
My ears are bleeding.
I'm here.
Oh my God. A slow idiot.
Oh, Jack Mehawk. It's a German guy. Jack Mehawk.
Somebody get my ass apart.
Oh,
This show ran on Twitter.
Killer Smegma.
he already lost. Go ahead, cut his camera.
Lick a lollipop like a lollipop should get licked. That's Al.
Say it 5 times fast.
Motherfucker. I'm sorry. Mother's clean. Mother's clean.
Put my hand over my ears.
Oh, Lord.
My grandmother's gray nipple.
Oh,
That was clean.
Oh, sick.
oh. I think we're going to throw up.
Oh, what Grandpa gives best? His O face. Oh.
Oh.
Whose idea was this?
Who's that there, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was for Joey.
This is painful. That's painful.
Oh, I got a queef hair in my throat. It's a queef hair.
No.
Oh,
What flavor?
Thank God, thank the Lord. Time is up. Y'all give it up for Damien and his attempt.
look at
Impossible.
Damien, if people want to hear more of your,
You gotta have your instructions specific. Every
The
word I
red-
used was clean.
Okay. If people out there tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond want to hear the rest of the alphabet, where can they find you?
1-900, I'm your guy. No, that's my OnlyFans page. Never mind. I went too far. Damn it. Hey, Facebook, you can find me here. You can find me on the Sauce in the City game show Wednesdays and Sundays at 9 Central Time.
Yay.
Lock it in.
Well, we
Hell yeah.
And any sewer
definitely
near you.
love having all of you guys, and we have come to the end of the show. And we, as we do on every episode, we would be remiss if we didn't shout out those that have had something to do with our journey in the comedy world. As you guys tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond can see, it's going pretty well for our folks in the studio. So we are going to give them a chance to shout out, starting with Stephen Douglas. Shout out.
Shout out to the Sauce in the City fans. I want to thank everyone out there for allowing me to come on here and play. My biggest guy that I want to give a shout out to is his name is Kyron Hobdy, who got me into the comedy bug back in 2018. Thank you so much. I've been progressing. Really appreciate it. Thank you all.
Oh man, thank you so much for that, and thank him for giving comedy birth to you, because we would not have your funny. And since the day that you hit our screen, you have been tickling my soul. So I would like to thank you so much for, giving of your time and your jokes and the ability to just play the game. So you have been a wonderful, wonderful contestant, and we love having you around. And shout out to my girl, I hope I get this right, Michelle Laird. Is that right?
That's correct.
Yay, shout out to my girl Michelle. She be on it. I see you, girl. Keep on texting and commenting and sharing and doing all of that stuff to show support. Right on. All right, Damien, shout out.
Hey, shout out to every one of you, man. My fellow castmates, Stephen, Joey, Phil, Tony, Miss Nicole. Who am I missing?
Randy.
Shit, God damn it. He's old. He's from Tampa. Okay. Oh, God. Sorry about that. You got to fucking worry about the old people. Yeah, shout out to Randy. It's always a blessing to be on here and to participate in this shenanigans. And I will see you on the flip side. Drop the mic.
Oh, we love having you around, Damien, and shout out to your coffee company that keeps you in coffee beans and not going up on the price. We shout them out. We shout you out. Tell Connie we said hello. We love her. We miss her. St. Roberts, Missouri was a blast. One day I'm gonna convince somebody else to come back out there with me. We'll see how that goes. Next up we have Malfunction Junction. Go ahead and shout out.
I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Phil Strickland for allowing me making enough room in the hole for my bullshit. He mocked my accent, man, when we first met. I thought that was kind of rude, just a little bit, and he over-exaggerated it and made me sound like I was an inbred meth cook. And I'm not a product of incest. I did have an uncle brother, but it wasn't like that. His name was Leslie, and he wanted to be called brother. Explain that to people in school, though. Uncle brother, it's a fucked up life. But shout out to you, Mr. Strickland. You're a good sport, and I appreciate you.
Well, shout out to you, Tony Klein. You are hilarious, and you are one of the people that I was talking about earlier. As far as having the it factor, I believe that you definitely have to have it for me to be able to do anything. And you have been such an easy ride. So thank you. I think that's
that means I put out. You're welcome.
Anyway, I shout you out. Thank you for taking your second turn at bat for the VR host. And as always, you will get better and better and better. I have no doubt. Your birthday is coming up. So stay tuned and keep a lookout for those invites. All right, Joey Lee, shout out.
Obviously, Phil Strickland this week has been a major part of my week. We had a kind of a podcast with all the comedians who are going to be on the show on the 15th of March. And that was fun. And then we also had a serious discussion about men, what we think about women. And I got to talk through my book here, and they even scrolled how to get it on the bottom. I couldn't believe it. That was great. And then, of course, it's going to be great to share the stage with the other comedians as well as with Phil Strickland and Phil Page. All three of us, Sauce in the City people, all on one stage. On the 15th of March, buy your tickets now.
That's it. Buy your tickets now.
More here.
I don't know.
Sell that ticket.
Do I still have more time?
I shout you out, Joey Lee, ever since I saw you skulking around in my comment section. So you've been a joy to have. So shout out to you, and Mr. Phil Strickland, shout out to you for gifting us with Joey Lee. It's been one heck of a ride. Randy Holton, shout out.
I'd like to shout out to my new microphone because maybe you can actually hear me now. That's amazing. Everybody can hear me? Everybody hear me?
Loud and clear.
Shout out to everybody on the show.
So good.
Man, you even won your round with your new microphone. That's how great it is. You now won a round.
It brings out the seriousness of your eyes.
You actually are funny now that I can understand what you're saying.
Shocker, shocker.
No, seriously, Randy, we shout you out, and I appreciate all the support and everything that you do for the show. It's always mind-blowing to just see when I look back through Facebook memories to see all the years that we've shared together. So thank you so much for being a part of the journey. Couldn't do it without you. I really couldn't. All right, Mr. Phil Strickland, shout out.
Hey, I want to shout out my homie Notarius Manson and stuff. That Joker is one hard working Joker and stuff. And him and I have been together since 2017, working and taking care of different shows and stuff that pop up. There's a lot of things that I couldn't do because of where I was and that sort of thing, just with work and all that sort of thing. Once the pandemic hit, I really couldn't get to some of these shows I was booked at, but I was always able to call him and be like, look, they want this many comedians, they want this kind of DJ, we need to get this done. I need 5 stars, you can keep the tip and the travel fee and stuff, but I need this to go off without a hitch. And he was like, I'm your guy. So anyway, Notarius and I, we were able to put together a nice company that's NPSC Entertainment, where we'll have not only Joey Lee on there, but we'll also have a young lady named Cameron Kelms from Detroit. She's coming in town, and then our very own Philip Page and stuff. So we're pretty excited about that. So again, thank you guys for including me and going from there. Please go to YouTube and like, share, and subscribe. NPSC Entertainment. We'd be happy to have you. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, said like true professional. Yeah, shout out to your platform, and I want to give a special shout out to my boy LJ White. Like I remember back when he was editing for Sauce in the City, and he was my partner, and we were up with the late night shenanigans, the two of us. So you guys can check out some of those older episodes on YouTube, because Facebook will be deleting them soon. So make sure you get over there and look at MPSC, where we still have some videos available. So shout out to you, Mr. Phil Strickland. And I'm so jealous that I can't be there, but I know it's going to be a wonderful show. And please save space on your stage for me and another Sauce in the City and for next month.
For sure. Thank you.
Right. Both show. Comedian Lady Nicole, shout out.
So I want to say thank you, Phil, and thank you for picking me for the interview. I enjoyed it. Everybody might have went home with a little bit too much information today. But I do want to give a shout out to the queen, the producer of this show, the one who saw the it in all of us. And I'm so glad to be the queen who sits with such kings. All of you guys are such kings and funny and have the it in your own way, and I love it. Tony, you rocked it tonight as VR host, and you're funny. And like Brenda said, I love to see the variety of all of the hosts do their thing. Joey has his thing, which is hilarious. And so it's good to see that. But I want to shout out Brenda for all your hard work. This is our month as women. So I do want to shout out for all the hard work that you put in, the hours that we don't see, the minutes that we don't see, the cries, the disappointments that we don't see. I appreciate that you take all those hits for us. And men, I'm not saying that y'all don't see, but my husband lives with me every day and he still doesn't understand. Yes, you work physically 12 hours, sir. I'm up now and you snore. You're snoring. And stuff still needs to be done. He doesn't understand. But I just wanted to shout out to you and give you those accolades because you damn well deserve them, Queen. You are that girl. I do want to say, and just success, you keeping in there, the resilience and everything, and you have taken your thoughts, your goals, and your dreams, and taking us along with you, for the ride. So I truly appreciate you as the queen that you are. You are that girl. You are that girl to me and a lot of the comedians that are on here, Queen. So big shout out just definitely to you tonight. And that's all the shout outs I'm going to give tonight is to you for Women's Her Story Month, Queen. And that's it for me. I appreciate everything that you have done for us on the scene, behind the scenes, and even in your sleep, Queen. Thank you.
Oh, well, I definitely I definitely shout you out. And for that, just that one moment in time where you kept me on my throne and kept my crown from falling off my head. I appreciate you because that was one 5-minute slot in time where I was stumped at what to do, how to react, which way to go. So thank you so much. I shout you out as fellow women because yes, it is International Women's Month. Even if Google don't want to put the pictures up there no more, it's still International Women's Month. And like my favorite Whoopi Goldberg said, you gonna go to bed and wake up and we still gonna be here. So you might as well get used to it. So I shout you out, Queen. Thank you so much for all that you do. The funny is just impeccable, and you making me clutch my pearls on a episode by episode base is what I live for. Okay, I live for it. So and thank you for always being the one sole only female to come through and rock out for the funny women. So thank you for representing and holding the show on your shoulders. So to all of you guys, I think we lost Steven there. But to all of you guys, I shout you guys out and I thank you for being a part of the shenanigans along with these few folks here. First of all, Vegas Icons Comedy Tribute March 2025 is coming by. And it is coming up, so look out for that. The 29th, Saturday the 29th, over at the Lexi Hotel, Las Vegas. We are going to be trying on our new digs for the very first time, and we can't wait. Shout out to Danny and the squad. Next up, want to shout out to Andrew versus Drew B with the fairly new comic experience coming here to Las Vegas to shoot an actual reality TV show, and they asked yours truly to be a comedy critic and to help to judge the talent, and I could not be more down to clown. So shout out to the Situation Changers, and I can't wait to see what that is all about. And with that being said, I shout out to everybody who tunes in today, tomorrow, and beyond. I am totally grateful that you guys came along for the shenanigans. And with that being said, we are out of here. But stay tuned to the green room. Here we go.
Come again.
Are you ready?